Hi guys, this is Mrs. Mendy, and today I'm going to go over with you how to make a hypothesis. So to make a hypothesis, you have to know what your experiment is. Okay, so say, for example, here's the experiment. Put a cat snack in a plastic tube 12 inches in front of a cat. See which paw it reaches for the snack. Repeat for 20 cats at the Humane Society. Okay, so the first thing is that your hypothesis has to be a prediction. So it has to say what you think is going to happen. Second, it has to be really tightly focused on the experiment. Okay, and it has to be testable. All right, so let's see what the hypothesis would be for this experiment. If offered a cat snack in a tube, more cats will reach for it with their right paw. So you can see, like, here's the prediction that more cats are going to reach with their right paw, but it doesn't say it just in general. It says if offered a cat snack in a tube. So it refers to this particular experiment. It just doesn't say cats will reach for anything with their right paw, because that's not what you're testing. Okay, so it has to be really focused in on what the experiment is. Another example. If the experiment is send out a survey to middle and high schoolers about how long they study at home each day, then ask what their grades are. Okay, so the hypothesis will be what you think is going to happen in this particular experiment. So looking at that, the hypothesis would be students that report studying more per day will have better grades. Okay, so we didn't even say students that study more per day. Okay, because the hypothesis is about this particular experiment. So it's students that report studying more per day. That's all we know, because you sent out a survey, that they'll have better grades. I guess they're reporting their better grades too, because they could lie. And sometimes people do lie. When you do experiments with people, they will lie, and you have to take that into account. Okay, last example. If the experiment is count the number of unpopped kernels in 5 brands of microwave popcorn, repeat 3 times. Compare the unpopped kernels to the cost of the popcorn brand. So in this hypothesis, we want to look at popcorn and then the cost of the popcorn and the unpopped kernels. Okay, so it's a prediction about the number of unpopped kernels relative to the cost of the popcorn brand. So the hypothesis, and you could have a different prediction, but this prediction is that more expensive brands will have fewer unpopped kernels. So you just have to relate those two variables together. Okay, so relating the number of unpopped kernels to the cost, and your hypothesis predicts how those are going to be related. Okay, if we go back to the other one, when we looked at how much people study at home and then the grades, those are the two variables. And how do those relate together? Well, as one goes up, the other one goes up. And then for this one, what we're relating is which paw the cat reaches for with a snack. It's not really having a prediction. We're predicting like the count of them. It's a prediction, but it's not exactly two variables. Okay, it's just like this is what we think is going to have happen. Okay, I hope this helps. Try it yourself. Make your own hypothesis.